My name is Joseph Stinchcomb. My birthday is July 10th, 1990.
And your social security number?
If you want to be a black dude in America, by all means, I'll give it to you. Hospitality just kind of clicked with me. I got a job at just working in restaurants, and the pace and the constant simulation from different people and ideas and just the energy. I was like, oh, this fits my personality to a T, and just fell in love with like what restaurants provide. You know, they're a refuge, right? Restaurants provide hospitality, they provide love, they provide challenging ideas and thoughts on what you like to eat, what you like to drink, how you like to interact with people. All that happens in a restaurant. And as I just grew into this position of bartending and fell in love with like hospitality, was able to move up and move to different places and work and kind of keep learning my craft, but also make money while learning. The creative process, to me, is simple. I like to turn things that I eat into things that I drink. So I like to experiment with what I cook at home and see if I can turn that into a flavor that we can use in a drink. Right now we have it on the menu with sugar snap peas because they're really cool and bright and like vegetal. And so that's a really cool thing to use in cocktails. We have a cocktail with miso honey because we want the really cool savory aspect you get from the umami flavor you get from a lot of Asian cuisine. I just love turning that idea of I've eaten it, but now it's in a drink, and it kind of messes with people's minds. And also going to the farmer's market every Tuesday, checking and seeing what they have for local produce, what's growing, what's coming down the pipeline. Like also if it's local. To me, that's the coolest thing about living here. We live in Mississippi, which has some of the most fertile land in the United States to grow whatever we want. And if I can ask a farmer, hey, I want 50 pounds of this, can you grow it for me? And they're like, yeah, sure. That's phenomenal. It's kind of fun to have that direct connection with a farmer who's using that to provide for his family, and I'm using it to provide for mine, which is kind of a cool symbiotic relationship. Being the boss it's fun. I like that the staff has input on what we make. I told them, I was like, hey, by the end of the year, I want you all to have cocktails on the menu besides mine. I don't want you to just keep making mine work. I want you guys to start thinking more about how to physically add to the menu. I don't think of it like being a boss. I think more like being a leader, more so than like, I think of a boss as someone who is like my way or no way. And there's so many ways to skin a cat when it comes to cocktails. I am ecstatic. Like I come to work happy. To be able to be a provider for people that make a living doing this, to me it's kind of uncanny, to me kind of scary that we provide people a way to make money and to grow in this industry, which to me I never thought would be possible to be a provider like that. To have people come in here like to seek employment, like, hey, can I work here? This place is a place that I want to work because I love the environment. And I'm like, it's just to me it's just a normal work environment. Like you should be able to have communication with your boss and superiors about how things are run, how to operate it, what goes into the drinks, what goes on in what we're selling, you know? I love that the staff gives me feedback on this. I'm like, hey, this doesn't really work in terms of preparation and execution. All right, cool. Let's change it what makes sense for you. Doesn't bother me. As long as the drinks get out in time, let's do it. Okay, I'm happy. It's important for me being a Black-owned business owner because to me that means more than like any awards or accolades that I get, is that I'm a Black-owned business owner. Like I'm in uncharted waters because I can't talk to anyone else who was Black and owned a business on the square because they're all 70s, 80s or dead. So I'm navigating these waters that there's no blueprint, there's no way, there's no one to talk to about how I should handle these situations or anything like that. I'm blazing a trail for other people to look at and be like, you already laid the groundwork, let's just follow it so we can just be successful as well. And with that comes a lot of nuances, right? Some battles aren't worth fighting. I know it's a lot, but just eat it, because it's gonna come back to haunt you if you're something now about being angry business owners, things like that. So like, you own it. You can't just fly off the handle. People are watching. You have to just keep it close to the vest. And it's been fun, but also challenging. And the challenge is ever growing and ever evolving. My brother says this about pressure. It does two things: either bursts pipes or makes diamonds. And I'm used to it, right? I'm used to being the first one to do something, to be the canary in the coal mine, whether it's speaking out about racial issues, whether it's challenging the ideas of the guests who come in and want a vodka-based drink. So, well, can we challenge you with something different? I'd rather be the first one to do it than the last one to do it. It's life. Let's go for it, man. I get that question a lot. Why Oxford? Why am I still here? I love it. The people here are so earnest and honest, and like, you can't find, to me, better people than the community here, you know. I want to make Oxford better. It's taught me a lot, and I want to leave this place better than I found it. You know, that's what my grandfather used to say. It's like, never have pride, but take pride in your work. And I do take pride in what I do, and I want to leave this place better than when I got here. Whether it's helping empower minorities, helping start businesses, whatever it is, I want to make this place better than I see it. Right? I see the potential here, and I want to make sure that potential is realized for the place that I live. I think that's part of being in the community. I think everyone should kind of strive to make their community a little bit better than when they saw it when they first got here. And I think that's a goal. I think that's a goal to make a all-inclusive places that make sure everyone does a little bit, and a little bit adds up to having a larger, greater community.